You know, one thing about this country is you will see someone who started something and later saw that, okay, that thing is not good thing. And he will continue blaming another person for his misfortune that, okay, somebody caused this and this. This is what I want us to look at. Let's look at this controversial issue about the lawmaker's salary and the allowances that bring up by former President Olusegun Obasanjo. He talks about the wages and the salaries and all the packages that legislative arms of government are getting from the government. Let's look at it. When you trace the antecedent of this issue of lawmaker salary, you will discover that during the regime of tenure of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, he was the one who introduced the increments of the legislative salary. You know, what they are earning there is not huge as the one they are earning now. But Nigerians then accuse or allege former President Olusegun Obasanjo that he deliberately increased the legislative salary because of his thought and ambition that is lobbying for them. Now, look at it now. This same President Olusegun Obasanjo now came out to tell us as Nigerians that the Senate has already fixed their own salary, forgetting that the Senate have the body that regulating their payments. What do you see to that statement by former President Olusegun Obasanjo? But to me, I cannot condone or go with President Olusegun Obasanjo. I will not subscribe to his own takes because to me, he is the one who started the increment of the salary of the legislative arm because what they are earning then is different from what they are earning now.
Thank you, my brother. What I wanted to put into condition is that this same Olusegun Obasanjo has always denied this allegation that he never wants totam and totam. And again, let us put the messenger aside and look at the message. Is what he's saying, is it true or not? Let's put that into consideration first. Because when the masses are crying for upliftment, that they are not seeing what they're supposed to be seeing at the end of the month. Like a civil servant now, their minimum wage is now 70,000 naira, which is not enough for them. And this same senator are going home every month with 23 million naira per month. And one senator came out to defend this senator that's last and maybe 9th Senate. He was the former Senate, he's a former lawmaker. Yes, okay. Senator Elisha Abu said he was collecting 14.4 million naira per month. What is the difference between 14 million naira and 23 million naira now that they are collecting?
The difference is clear.
Because that one is last year, it's last in Senate. Now everything has been structured now, so everything must be increased, even the salary.
Now, the statement of the former President Olusegun Obasanjo telling us that the Senate has fixed their salary, are you not seeing it as a means for former President Olusegun Obasanjo to sell himself again to Nigerians? Are you not seeing that statement?
And you know, as a human being, you have to have a selling point. If it's a letter you know how to write, you must continue writing it, even in your old age. We know that the former President Olusegun Obasanjo is always good in criticizing people.
Yes, as someone that loves to correct, don't let us use the word of criticize. This someone that love to correct people. Instead of you to say, okay, I want to accept this, that I'm the one. You know, let's look at this man, the former general of Nigeria, Babangida. He came out sometimes that, okay, all this issue in the country was caused by him. He accepts that. Why can't former President Olusegun Obasanjo accept that, okay, he's the one who bring this, and later maybe they should just pleading to the Senate, okay, maybe they should try and work on their salary so that the so-called civil servants that are clamoring for the 70, I think the federal government said they want to pay 70,000 naira and they said they want to receive more. Now, that 70,000 naira, some states are still complaining that they are unable to pay. I think now what I'm expecting from the former President Olusegun Obasanjo is to come out and appealing to the Senate that, okay, by now, with the situation in the country, they should have reduced their own, their take home their salary, their wardrobes, allowances, and all the either kitchen or all the allowances, they should work on it to bring it down so that the average Nigerian will be able to enjoy this country.
If I want to talk about that, you will recall that the Senate has cut down their salary. And now they said for the next 6 months now, they will be taking half of their salary.
Okay, before we say anything, let us watch that video where the so-called spokesperson, I mean, in an interview granted with the one of the former lawmaker that said, okay, even as a lawmaker, he was poor as average Nigerians.
That's laughable.
That is laughable because I don't see it in a way that where you said, okay, you as a lawmaker, you are poor, like we common man, we the middleman in Nigeria. Okay, let's watch that video.
Your duty is to legislate for the good governance of this country. And you're trying to justify today's salary of each legislator, 29 million naira. In the face of the asphyxiation Nigerians are going through. Sorry, it looks as if I'm beginning to raise my voice.
Yeah,
I'm only
please raise the voice.
I'm just talking
I
for
want
the.
you to off the mic. There's no mic here.
I'm just talking for the Nigerian people,
Yes.
really. 29. How justifiable is this in today's Nigerian economy with a salary, a minimum wage of 70,000 naira?
I think what the National Assembly should do is to create a fund, a particular fund in the office of our legislators who are the representatives of the people to take care of this kind of thing so it will not be lumped into their own salary. Let me say this on a live national television. I am poorer, much poorer as a man when I became a politician than I was before I became a politician.
Why didn't you resign and go back to your business?
Because I enjoy serving the people.
You could still serve them with your company.
But now, yes, that is the point, because you will get somebody in that may not be as passionate as I am. Now let me say this today, and go to my village and check this. As a senator, I live in a room and parlor in my village. I never built a house.
Samuel, what can you say about the video that we just watched now? What is your take about that video, that particular video?
About the last, about the senator,
Yes.
the former lawmaker,
Yes.
that said that he's very poor. I think maybe,
you know, when we are watching that video, I'm laughing
maybe
because I don't know
maybe
what will be the yardstick for Nigerians to know that he's really poor.
Maybe we don't know where he's spending his money.
Okay, what is spending his money on?
Spending money on. But he should be able to explain that better. He said in the video that he used to.
You mean Nigerian demand more explanation from him?
He said he's using to pay scholarships. He pays scholarship and all these people that are coming to him. Maybe that is what he's using his own money to do.
Because I cannot believe that a Nigerian senator will telling me that he is poor. Because we know what they are taking as their take home.
It cannot be accepted anywhere in the world.
All right, that is where we are going to draw the curtain on the program for today. For all our viewers, we are imploring you for more of this. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Africa Edge TV, on the Facebook at Africa Edge TV. We are encouraging you. This is our dear country. Let us do what we make us to unite as a country. And to all Nigerians, I think that senator needs to give us more explanation about that statement that he is poor as a senator. We need more and we demand more explanation from him. That is all on the show today. Thank you for watching Africa Edge TV.